Right, so I'm going to do a button swap on this one. Works fine, other than that. I've swapped the battery out already. Perfect. So I'm going to put gold buttons and black shell. It's easy. So first of all, just pop out these two little rubber caps. One, two. And then do these. So the top two up here are Phillips. So this DS I picked up on eBay for £17 because the battery wasn't working. I got a battery from the website playmods.co.uk and swapped the battery out. It's absolutely fine, and now I'm just going to swap the buttons and then we can sell it as a custom. It should sell for £59.95 on my eBay. Right, this one here, the battery compartment, is also a posit. Phillips, undo that, then we use the pry tool, pop that up. Right, a few more twists. All the tools I'm using you can get at Playmods as well. There'll be a link in the bio. Let's get that open. Well, we don't want it to open. Let's see. There we go. I need to clean the shell out today as well. Right, so I wouldn't use a metal one to pry out the battery. So I have a little plastic one here. See that? Two different ends. We'll just use that on that side. There we are. Right, so we've got two more posi screws, Phillips, one here and one here, and then there's three tri-wings. There, and there. We'll do the posis first. And this one, as you can see, there's a few screw holes, but it's here in the corner. There we go. Three. That's that. Right, we'll pop out the GBA dust cover. Pop that to the side. And then we have one more screw here, so tri-wing is black. I nearly always forget it. It's hidden just in the game slot there. It's a tri-wing Nintendo one. Pop that out. There we go. Okay. We get our black pry tool. Now the way I like to do is I hold the triggers and pry up a little bit there with your thumb. It comes up just like that. You can see, I get the pry tool and I just follow all the way around. Pop up those buttons, there we go, and that'll just lift off now. Put that to the side. Right, now you can see on the triggers here, the two little springs. I'm not sure if you can see on the camera. Just here. And just in there. Now they will pop out if you're not careful. So put your finger on top of the pin, just here, and slowly lift it, and you'll get it to come out as one. Oh, there we go. As you can see, I've got the trigger, the pin, and the spring will come out there as well. Do that to the other side. Let's both of them out. Right. And under here, since we've only done a button swap, we don't need to disconnect the motherboard and the screen, but just to give us a little bit more room, I am going to take the Wi-Fi chip and just pry that up and move that to the side. Right, and you can then lift the screen slightly, use your fingers to poke it in, and just pop that motherboard up. Be very careful with the ribbon cable there. And what I like to do is put something in there just to hold it open. We'll use the battery for now. And just pop it up a little bit. Oh no, that's not big enough. Use the shell. For now. Right, because inside there, I don't know if you can see, we're going to lift that rubber out, lay it down, and inside. See the button here. Lift it out. Now that's the black button. I'll lay that screen back down on an angle so it doesn't click in. Right, I'll put the black button to the side and open our gold buttons there. All these buttons are available at plainmode.co.uk. Right, here's our buttons. So I find the second one. It's there. Lift that screen and the motherboard together, drop that in and put the rubber back on the same way and just make sure it lines up properly. And then on the other side, we get the tweezers, we'll do the same for the start and select button go. Get the tweezers in. They're a little bit fiddly to drop out. I find the best way is to do the opposite with the tweezers, put them inside the hole and let them open. I've got some better tweezers for this thing there as well. And there's two. Then the final gold ones. One. And two. And then we line this back in. You'll feel it click when it's in the right place. And then the same for the other ones. Now, because these are a bit bigger, they're easier to get out. Tweezers in. And I find the best way is just to do them one by one. Oh, there we go. So there we have the B button. So I'll find the B. There it is. And I'm not sure if you can see, but there's a little wing on that. And you just look for the same way the wing is in the shell and drop that button in. Is it correct over there? There's one. Next one is A. So you get the A button, the wing's facing down there, you line that up, drop it in. Next one is X. Get the X, the wing's facing towards me. Line that up and drop it in. And one more for the inner shell buttons. That was a Y. So we get the Y. Wings pointing to there. Put that in and stick that back over the top. That's it for the button swap. So then you line the screen up. Just along here you can see where it's got to go. You can just see 4 pins, plastic pins from the shell, here, that just line up to seat that back down. On the bottom there, you see the motherboard chip. The plug, and just line those two up there and push to connect. That should be that. Now the next one is a little bit fiddly. I'm going to do the triggers. So we put the pin out of the old one and the spring. This is the right hand trigger first. So we get the right hand trigger. Now this is, if you buy a cheap Chinese shell, these are a nightmare to work. But if you buy ones from Playmods, it should be absolutely fine. We'll drop the pin in that hole there where it goes. And the same springs are different. You can see the bottom points this way and the top points this way and this one. And if you look on the other one on the bottom pointing the other way. And you want the bottom one pointing to the left to go on the right hand side, and the one where the bottom is pointing to the right to go on the left hand side. So you get your trigger and just line up the spring in there, balance it, and what I like to do is put it like this, line that up in there, and then you'll see a little U-channel there that the spring, the leg lines into, and I get the pry tool, put that spring in place and just twist the trigger around and seat it in, and then perfect first time. Same on the other side. As you can see, the bottom is pointing this way to the left. We'll get the trigger, line that up in there. Give it a swing. Oh, and I've dropped them. Very fiddly this part. Line that back up in there. I'll come in with that spring there. Doesn't help that I shake quite a lot. There we go, that's going in, I believe. Yes. So we hold that in there. Put your finger on this side because you don't have all the bits in the way. And then just make sure it's set with the pry bar. And we have another one. So then, because we're doing a swap, you can see now you've got the power button and the volume. You just push them from outside and it'll drop in straight into the floor. I'll find that afterwards. Because I always keep these as spares, because you never know when you're going to get a device that it's just someone's taken the sliders out for you. So pop them out. Now that's it's got a triangle on it, and that is the power slider. So all you do is you look for the leg, have it pointing upwards, have it like that, and you drop it in there, like that, and you just have to sometimes give it a little wiggle, and you'll feel it when it slots into the right place. There you go, and then we have one gold slider. And same for the volume. You see the little wings pointing up and the bottom is straight, so you hold it by the wings. And this one is always a little bit more tricky, but once it's in properly, you'll be absolutely fine. There you go. Now what I like to do to hold them in place and to make sure you seat everything properly, slide the volume switch all the way over there, so then you can take your shell and put the volume to the minus. Turn it around, and your power button will always be down here, as you know. And then simply line it up over the top, push to connect. And we have, as you can see, gold buttons on the device, gold volume slider, and a gold power button. Next up, because I just realised that we didn't put the screw back in the motherboard, we're going to go back and just pop that in. That's not a problem. We lift, and we take our small Phillips screw, and what what we are going to do before we reassemble everything is just check that all the buttons click. Because there is nothing more annoying than putting the whole thing back together and then doing the final tests before you list it for sale and you've misseated one of the rubbers. Reassemble this. And that'll be ready for anyway. So we're going to get rid of this battery because this battery is no good. So I'll get a new battery. Oh, excuse me. That's my first one. Great. There we are. New battery. See, first of all, that's a posi screwdriver. You see the two small posi screws. In silver, these ones, we'll use them and they go back underneath the battery. They go in here. And two. And we see the battery. Phillips or Aussie as well. You'll notice these are a lot shorter than the tri-line screws. Perfect. Just check that you've got a gap there, make sure you've seated everything properly. Perfect. Everything looks good. We'll get the tri-line screw here. Device will be ready for readout. Screenshot that in a minute, and I'll update you when it sells. Thank you.